This is Captain Ross with 3B's Captain School. In this video, we're going to cover navigation rules of the road, rules 27 and 28. Our objectives for rules 27 and 28. State what lights and or day shapes are displayed on a vessel not under command. List the 2 additional lights displayed on a vessel not under command when making way through the water. State what lights and or day shapes are displayed on a vessel restricted in its ability to maneuver. List the 3 additional lights displayed on a vessel restricted in its ability to maneuver when making way through the water. List the 3 lights displayed by a vessel engaged in dredging or underwater operations. List the 3 shapes displayed by a vessel engaged in dredging or underwater operations. State what special lights are displayed on a vessel engaged in mine clearance operations. State what shapes are displayed on a vessel engaged in mine clearance operations. State what the lights or shapes indicate on a vessel engaged in mine clearance operations. State what additional lights may be displayed by a vessel constrained by its draft. And state what shape may be displayed by a vessel constrained by its draft. All right, so not under command. Not under command vessels, a vessel not under command shall exhibit 2 all-around red lights in a vertical line where they can best be seen, 2 balls or similar shapes in a vertical line where they can best be seen, and when making way through the water, in addition to the lights prescribed above or in this paragraph, side lights and a stern light. So if you look here on the right, this diagram, this is a vessel not under command, which by definition is a vessel that cannot maneuver as required by the rules due to some exceptional circumstance. So they have a broken steering system. This one is underway. Remember the definition of underway. You're underway if you're not aground, at anchor, or made fast to the shore. So he's underway, not making way. He's got red over red, all around lights. You can see there on the forward part of the ship, or during the day, 2 balls in a vertical line. If you look to the image to the right there on your screen, this vessel is underway and making way, not under command. So he's got red over red showing not under command, stern light, and 2 side lights showing that he is underway, making way, and during the day he would have 2 balls, one over top of the other in a vertical line. Restricted ability to maneuver. So remember from definitions in Rule 3, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver is a vessel that cannot maneuver as required by the rules due to the nature of her work. So it's a working vessel. If you look at our examples here, on the left we have a ram, restricted ability to maneuver, less than 50 meters at anchor. So they have an anchor light, all around white light here shown from their mast, and then behind it you have to display these in an area where they can best be seen, but you have red, an all around white, all around red, and a vertical line. So vessel at anchor working. In this example, it's a buoy tender working a buoy there. By day, this vessel would show ball, diamond ball, restricted in ability to maneuver, which lets you know that they're working, and the ball there showing that they're at anchor. So the same vessel now is underway, making way. So less than 50 meters, underway and making way. Red, white, red in a vertical line, plus masthead light, side lights, and a stern light. And by day, this vessel would show ball, diamond, ball. All right, so this vessel has got a lot of lights going on. So this vessel is a vessel engaged in a towing operation. And remember how they have to add those lights from Rule 24. We discussed towing vessels. But this towing vessel, the captain has determined that the tow severely restricts the towing vessel's ability to maneuver as required by the rules. So this vessel is going to show us red over white over red on their mast there, all around lights, to show us that they're restricting their ability to maneuver. By day, ball, diamond, ball. Because they're towing also, you can see they have 2 masthead lights, which indicates a vessel under 50 meters and a tow under 200 meters. Also, if you look at the stern here, you can see the towing light over the stern light, and then the side lights there. So this one again, it's a vessel towing. I can tell by the two masthead lights and the towing light on the stern over the stern light. But it's a tow that severely restricts the towing vessel's ability to maneuver. So they display red over white over red. So as you can see on the left side diagram here, this is a vessel. It's restricted ability to maneuver, 50 meters or greater. I can tell because it has a forward and an aft masthead light. Making way, there's running lights there, or side lights, and a stern light with gear over the starboard side. So you see these two red lights, red over red here. It shows you that's the side of the vessel that the gear is extending from. And this could be a dredge pipe, or in this case, it's this rigging here. And then on the port side, you can see green over green, which indicates that's a safe side to pass this vessel on. By day, they would show ball, diamond, ball, restricted ability to maneuver. These diamonds would be on the port side, showing that that's the safe side to pass. And then the two balls there, ball over ball, would indicate that that's starboard side is the unsafe side to pass. Do not pass on the starboard side. And then you can see the vessel to the right here is a restricted ability maneuver less than 50 meters, not making way with gear over the starboard side. So here's green over green, showing you that the port side is a safe side to pass on. Red over red, the starboard side's not the safe side to pass on, the side you don't want to pass on. And again, by day, it'd be ball, diamond, ball for the day shape. Two diamonds, one over top of the other in a vertical line on the safe to pass side, and two balls, one over top of the other in a vertical line on the unsafe side. Also, I said this is less than 50 meters, but without masthead lights, I couldn't tell that for sure. This one has that aft mast, so at night it could be a vessel over 50 meters and it would just have both masthead lights there. All right, here's a dredge pipeline. Basically the way that they're lit so that you can tell where the pipeline extends. So when the pipeline is leaving the vessel and then extending over the top of the water, or not low enough in the water, deep enough, so it's a hazard, it has a row of yellow lights flashing 50 to 70 times per minute, and they're visible all around the horizon. And that's on both sides of the channel in this example here, and in the channel or the break in the pipeline, or where they've sunk it deep enough for vessels to safely cross, you'll see two red lights in a vertical line, one over top of the other, and you pass in between those two. These yellow lights have to be visible for at least 2 miles. They're between 1 and 3.5 meters above the water and evenly spaced, not more than 10 meters apart. So restricted maneuverability. This is a mine sweeping or mine clearance vessel, and it falls under the definition of restricted ability to maneuver. So this is a vessel engaged in mine clearance operations, and they have to, in addition to the lights prescribed for power-driven vessels in Rule 23, or to the lights or shape prescribed for a vessel at anchor in Rule 30, as appropriate, exhibit 3 all-around green lights or 3 balls. One of these lights or shapes shall be extended near the foremast head, and one on each end of the foreyard. These lights or shapes indicate that it is dangerous for another vessel to approach within 1,000 meters of a mine clearance vessel. So if we can look at the example here on the left, the day shape, it's got 3 balls, and you can see they form like a cross. And then on the lights here, you've got green showing on the starboard side, green showing kind of on the port side there, and then in the center on the mast there in the middle. And then this vessel has 1 masthead light indicating it's under 50 meters, the starboard and port running lights, and the stern light. So this vessel here is underway, making way. And then on the right, mine clearance vessel, you can have the day shape here during the day, or the 3 green lights at night, and then over 50 meters because it's got 2 masthead lights. Also underway, side lights, and a stern light. Lastly, Rule 28. This is international only. So this is important. Remember from the hierarchy rule, Rule 18, constrained by draft is international only. So we have not under command, restricted inability to maneuver, and then in international waters constrained by draft. And this is a vessel constrained by draft may, in addition to the lights prescribed for power-driven vessels in Rule 23, exhibit where they can best be seen 3 all-around red lights in a vertical line or a cylinder. So in this example, this vessel is over 50 meters. We have a fore and aft masthead lights, red and green side or running lights, a stern light, they're underway, and they're showing their constrained by draft status by displaying 3 red all-around lights in a vertical line, or by day, this cylinder shape. This concludes this video on navigation rules of the road, rules 27 and 28. Please check our YouTube channel for all our other videos.